Hello world, I'm Laura. Welcome to your yoga session after a session of gardening. And what better place to do the session in the garden? So maybe you can do this in your garden too. After this yoga session, you will feel so much more ease and softness in the areas which are probably so tense right now, especially the lower back. Gotcha. Hamstrings here, our entire legs, but also our arms and shoulders, right? Like we did so much with our arms. So let's get on the mat. Let's get the body nice and soft again, smooth as well. And let me know how you feel before and after the session here in the comments. Also, please subscribe to my yoga channel, to my YouTube channel, because it really makes a difference. If you subscribe, you can always unsubscribe, but by subscribing, you just give other people the chance to follow me and also support the work I'm doing, because I believe yoga is such a gift. So let's get started. You need comfortable clothes, a yoga mat, and yourself. Let's get started. Okay. We're start in child's pose. So shin seat, shins are on the mat, and then take a deep inhale in this position. Lengthen your spine by imagining something is pulling you from the crown of your head up to the sky. High sky. And then exhale, just be. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And when you exhale now, let your heart melt onto your thighs here. Let your forehead melt onto the mat. Arms can be up along the mat here or next to your body. I choose today next to my body. Palms are facing up. And we're just taking 3 inhalations and exhalations to just arrive. Just arrive here in this beauty of mindfulness, of yoga. And also arriving physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. One more deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Then bring your palms next to your face, next to your ears. Push very gently into your palms. Then bring up your torso back into shin seat here. And just turn so you can see me a little bit better. And then with your next inhale, circle the arms around your body, hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, circle the arms around your body, hands overhead, palms together. Attention, exhale, stay with your arms up here. Drop down your shoulders. Bring your left hand down to the mat and then just stretch with your other arm over your head. Push with your right hips a little bit more into the ground. Push with your left hand into the mat and then just side stretch. Pull your right shoulder back a little bit and then open up your chest a little bit more just through that. One more inhale and exhale. Push into your left hand. Come on up, back to center, both arms up. Exhale, bring your right hand down over to the other side. Stretch, left hips, push a little bit more into the ground. Shoulders are away from the ears. Push into your right palm. Open up your chest a little bit more by pulling your left shoulder back a little bit. And exhale. I just love breathing. Who doesn't, right? Push into your right palm. Come up here. And then now exhale, twist to your left side, let your hands fall down. Let them land wherever they land. Head and heart are facing one direction here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, stay. Inhale, come up with your arms, back to center. Exhale, guess what? Other side. Twist to the right side, let your hands fall down. Face and heart facing one direction. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, stay here. And then inhale, come up again here. Exhale, bring your hands together behind your lower back. Interlace your hands here. And then bring your hands onto your right hip or just onto the right side, wherever feels good. Let your right ear drop onto your right shoulder. Stretch your left side, your left neck here. You can pull down, just try it. Pull down your left shoulder a little bit. Just feel how that feels. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, very gently, let go of the pressure. Come up with your face into center. change your direction with your hands. So bring your hands onto the other side, your interlaced hands onto the left side of your hips. I always like stacking them onto my hip here. And then let your left ear fall onto your left shoulder. Pull the right shoulder back a little bit. Just try it. How does that feel? Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Come back here to center. Let go of your interlaced hands, shake them off a little bit, and then just circle your shoulders here to the back. I always like, when you inhale, pull your shoulders up to the ears. When you exhale, roll them back. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, roll them back. Beautiful. 2 more circles here. Make them nice. And then reverse. So bring your shoulders while you inhale up to the back. Exhale, roll them over. Inhale up. Exhale, roll them over. 2 more circles here. Nice and open up your shoulders. Perfect. And shake off a little bit. Nice. We come onto our all four position. So in our all four position, it's always important that your wrist is underneath your shoulders and your knee is underneath your hip. You can tuck your toes for more stability or flat them down. You decide. And then from here, gentle cat-cow. So cat-cow is you have wrist underneath your shoulders, and then you look up and bring your tailbone also down. Your belly button comes closer to the mat, and you look up here. And when you exhale, now push into your palms. Chin goes the chest, belly button draws into the spine, and you round your back like a cat. Inhale, reverse here. Look up to the sky. Exhale, round your back. And try to round from your hips here. So you see the movement, my movement here from the hips. So when you inhale and exhale, you round first from your hips, and then everything else follows. So inhale is always looking up. Pull also your shoulders back. And exhale, rounding. Beautiful. Inhale, looking up. Exhale. Back to center, stop moving. Spine and mat are in one line. And then from here, we're just circling our hips a little bit. Start opening up the lower back. And you just go as fast or slow as you want to. Reverse the circles here. Think of kind of like a cat-cow belly dancer. Probably looks interesting, but let it look interesting. Nobody's watching me. Nobody should watch you. So just let's circle those hips. I have to think about Shakira here. I don't know why. Okay, a few more circles here, really opening up everything. And then get still here. Just in that position, inhale. And exhale. Good. Lift up your left knee, but let it bend. And then start drawing circles here in one direction. Slowly open up the hips again. Good for the lower back as well. We really engaged our lower back by gardening. And I can see the work I did here with my garden. That's nice. Reverse the circle. It's always nice to see what you achieve. A few more circles here in your cat-cow position. Don't collapse in your shoulder blades, please. One more circle. And then attention. Bring your leg to the side, extend it. Push into your feet. Ankle, knee, and hip are in one line. You probably want to micro bend your knee here. That's also better for the lower back, but you don't have to. It's just an option. And then from here, push into your feet and then let your butt by your exhalation drop down to your heels. And then inhale, pull yourself up. Exhale, drop down. And then gentle, in your pace, in your breath rhythm. Going forward and backward. And you can feel the stretch here on the inside of your leg and also the outside and in your entire leg. So little tiny movements. Yes. Step by step. Breath wave by breath wave. One more down. And when you come up, stay here. And then from here, you have two versions. You can either Stay in this extended cat-cow. And then inhale, lift up your right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, thread your arm underneath your left armpit. Try to grab your left foot. Or you can just stay in cat-cow without the extended leg and just do the same thing. Right arm up. And then here, thread. I just do this with the extended leg. You do you, whatever feels good. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, one more time, up. Exhale, and then land here on your right temple, your right shoulder. Bend your knee if that feels good. Your left hand can wander up along the mat or just stay close to your face. You find you. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your left hand closer to your face. Push into your right palm. Rise up one more time with your right arm. Try to reach the sky. Exhale down. Bring your leg back in cat-cow. One more round. Inhale, looking up and forward. Exhale, pushing the mat away, rounding the back, chin to chest here. Oh, beautiful. And then guess what? I'm turning. So, other side. Just start with circling your right knee here, your right leg. And you just check in with your body. How big, how small the circles are. And then reverse here. Reverse for how long it might. Feels good. Really open up those hips here. And then extend your leg to the side here. Same game as on the other side. Bend your knee, ankle, knee, and hip are in one line. And then tuck your back toe. Let your butt fall onto your heel. And then inhale, pull yourself up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, pulling up. Exhale, down. Feel the stretch here. Also in your hamstrings a little bit more, in your inner thigh. Doing something really nice for your body. You deserve that. One more time up, one more time down. And now coming up, staying here. And then inhale, left hand, reach up to the sky. Exhale, thread. Either with extended leg or not extended leg, you choose. Inhale, pushing into your right palm, rising up with your left hand. Exhale, thread. Last time, inhale. And exhale, land on your temple, on your shoulder. Maybe extend your arm along the mat. And just enjoy. I love yoga. Thank you for doing yoga with me. And then bring your right hand closer to your face. Push into the mat. Rise up one more time. Exhale, hand down. Okay, bring your leg back in. One more time, cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale. And then from here, tuck your toes. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. And then from here, we are going into downward facing dog. So you shift your butt over your heels a little bit more. And then you extend your legs, coming in downward facing dog. And downward facing dog is more about a long back rather than long legs. So you can bend your knees if that feels better. I hope you still hear me. And then just walk your dog a little bit here. Walk your dog, feel your hamstrings. Push into your hands. Your thumb and index finger are the most important parts here in downward facing dog. And then maybe look over to the right side, underneath your armpit, to the left side. I also like wiggling my hips here a little bit. Shake off those energy. And then from here, cross with your right foot from the inside over your right. Cross with your left foot over your right foot. That's the right way. And then from here, When you exhale, try to press your right heel more into the ground, even if your heel reach the ground or not. And then just feel how much you're intense your hamstring stretch. 2 cycles of breath just here. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then come back with your left foot, and then we cross with the right foot over the left one from the inside. Bring your left heel closer to the mat. Other side. Very intense hamstring stretch, but very nourishing, especially after a long gardening session. One more deep inhale and exhale. Uncross. And then from here, very slowly, walk with your feet to the middle of your mat. When you arrived, walk your hands closer to your feet. And then guess what? Just hang in here. Let your forehead come closer to your knees. Let your entire upper body just hang in here. You can grab the opposite elbows. Just be here. Push into your feet a little bit to be stable. And let go of your elbows. Push into your feet, your big toes, the outside of your feet and your heels. And then bend your knees. Rise up slowly but surely into your standing position. Very, very slowly. There's no rush. Take your time. Oh, we are landing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms facing forward here. I just turn it. You can see me. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. I turn. You don't have to turn. You just walk up to the top of your mat, wherever you are, so that we just flow a little bit. So you inhale, you bend your knees, circle the arms around your body, hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands down to the mat. Let your head hang here. Shake your head yes and no. Inhale, bring your hands to your knees. Spine is parallel with the ground. Push into your heels here. And then from your fold, from your hips, even bend your knees a little bit, forward into your forward fold. Attention. Step your right foot back. Lower the right knee, front ankle and knee on one line. And then rise up into your low lunge here. When you exhale, you sink a little bit deeper. Whew. Hands are up. Make sure here's a 90-degree angle. They are tucked on ankle on top of your knee on top of your ankle. I'm so sorry. Okay, inhale, reach a little bit higher. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Hands can be also here if that feels more comfortable for you. You find you. And then we all bring our hands down next to our front foot. Funnily walking our foot up here, rolling over our heel, and then coming into our runner stretch. Knee can be bent or can be pushed through. You decide. But push your left hip back a little bit so that your hips are square. And then push your chest, your heart, a little bit closer to your knee. Look forward, inhale. And exhale, stay. One more inhale. And exhale. And then roll over your heel, come back onto your foot here. One more inhale, looking forward and up, shifting your chest forward, shining your heart bright, pulling your shoulders back. Planting your hands completely onto the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift up your back knee, step into your plank position here. Shoulders are above the wrists. And then drop down your knees. Your chest, your belly, your butt is up in the air. And then you just wave here into your little cobra. Land your belly onto the mat. Circle your shoulders back. Exhale, bring your forehead onto the ground. Inhale, push into your hands. Lift up your forehead, your torso. Then shift your butt over your heels. Tuck your toes. Extend your legs. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, step with your right foot forward. Lower the left knee. Front ankle and knee on one line. 90-degree angle here. And when you're stable down here, you rise up into your low lunge, other side. Hands can be here or up in the air, the other side. And then just here, sink when you exhale a little bit deeper into your low lunge. Yes. I sometimes like to very gentle push into my lower back here to support or to intense this stretch here in my thigh. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Exhale, just sink a little bit deeper. And then all of you bring your hands next to your front foot. Funnily walk up with your feet here. Your foot. Roll over your heel. Run a stretch other side. Push your right hip back a little bit. And then also, when you inhale, bring your heart closer to your knee. Your shoulders pull back. Lift up your left mouth corner. Lift up your right mouth corner. Smile. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Okay, come back onto your front foot. And then just from here, come onto your fingertips or flat your hands. I think fingertips sometimes is a little bit more comfortable. And then inhale, look up and forward, shoulders pull back, shine your heart, shine your light. Enjoy, okay. And then tuck your back toe, lift up the back knee, step into plank position, and then back into downward facing dog. Good job, beautiful. Walk your dog just a little bit. Feel how your hamstrings feel now. And then walk to the middle of your mat, and then bring your feet mat wide apart. I turn, you can see me better. Feet are pointing 45 degrees to the sides, and then drop down your butt almost to the ground, not completely to the ground. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Push with your knees against your arms, with your arms against your knees. Malasana Yogi Squat. If you're up here with your heels, if you have something, you can just cover this underneath your heels. No pressure at all. If you have a block, for example, or something like thick, like a blanket or a book, you can put this underneath your butt. And otherwise, don't use anything. And then push against your knees. Knees push against the arms. Prayer position in front of your heart. And then also here, you inhale. Something is lifting you up from the top of your head. Lengthen your spine. Push your hips a little bit more forward by pushing into your feet. Shining your heart, shining your light. You can close your eyes if that feels good. You can leave them open if that feels good as well. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Let go of the pressure from your arms here. And then come onto your butt. Yay! Legs are in front of you. And then bring your hands behind you, fingertips pointing forward. And just one inhale, one exhale here. And on your next exhalation, let your knees drop down to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop to the left. And then back to center. And then push into your palms, grab underneath your knees with your hands. And then from here, slowly but surely, roll vertebrae by vertebrae. You have to engage your core a little bit. Down onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest here. And then very slowly draw with your lower back circles on the ground. Healthcare is very important, but I do believe also that self-care is also important equally. Reverse the circles here. Engage your core and feel how that feels different. You just can try, you don't have to do it. And then maybe take your knees here individually, like take your knees with your hands and then draw circles individually with your knee. Feel how that might feel different. You can close your eyes if that feels good. It's your body, your rules. So you do whatever feels good for you. And then stop with your circles, extend your legs to the sky, bend your legs here, open them up, and then either grab your calves here, grab the outside of your feet or your big toes with your fingers, and then we are in happy baby. You can just stay here, or you can try to push gentle. The pushes are always gentle into your lower back and rotate your knees to the sides a little bit. Feel how that might feel different. Really, really nice stretch for the hamstrings, hip opener, lower back. Perfect for after gardening, before after gardening, definitely after, right? But prevention never hurts, right? You can also do this before. Mm-hmm. One more inhale and exhale. Let go of your hands here. Bring your legs one more time up into the air. Engage your core just a little bit. And then let your legs just straight or bent. Just drop down closer so you can feel you engage your core. We just stay here for a second. I just want to engage our core a little bit to also strengthen our lower back. Don't lift your shoulder blades from the mat. Push with your navel closer to your spine. And then bring your knees back into your chest here. Beautiful. Now bring your feet flat onto the mat. A little bit closer, walk your feet towards your butt so you can almost grab with your feet, with your hands, your heels. And then push into your feet. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, lift up your hips here, bridge pose. You have to push into your shoulder blades here a little bit and let your thighs pull towards each other, let your knees pull towards each other. And you can here just stay or interlace your hands underneath your sacrum and then walk your shoulder blades closer together and then push into your arms here, push into your feet and be even more engaged in this bridge pose. It's a beautiful heart opener. It's good for our thighs here. Strengthens our butt, which is also important to protect the lower back. 2 more cycles of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely inhale and lovely exhale. If your fingers are interlaced, let them go here. Put your hands, your arms next to your body. Come onto your toes, lift up your heels, and then from here, roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly, slowly, slowly. Extend your legs here, hip wide apart, arms along your body. Shavasana. And we just stay here in silence, sinking deeper into Mother Earth, where we just took care of, where we garden before. Let your head sink into the earth, let your hips sink into earth, let your heels become more heavy, sink deep down. And become quiet. When you hear my voice again, it's time to come out, and until then, relax and enjoy. And then very slowly deepen your breath here. Bring the air into your belly. Let your belly rise. And fall while you exhale. And we will end here in Shavasana. And you take all the time you need to get up, roll over to one side. Stay longer if that feels good for you. You find you. Thank you so much for being here, for doing yoga. Share this free yoga here with everyone you care about. I can't wait to see you again. Let me know in the comments how you feel. I'm really curious. And then from my heart to yours. Namaste.